Hello everyone, Mark here, Mark's Max Muscle, and this is your first of two You Pick Tuesday videos. Well, it's not a comparison today. This is a request, a special request mind you. You, which is me, rank the top 15 active open pros in the world. What an idea. And usually I do focus on the comparison requests, but this request got by far the most thumbs up. So I do believe it is something that you guys do want to see. And ignore this picture, guys. This is back in, I don't know, 2012, 11, could be even 2009. Anyway, guys, should have did my homework on that one. First and foremost, I am going to have a few eliminations, and Greene is the first one eliminated from this list. And I know some of you, at least a couple of you, would have mentioned Kai. Why not Kai? He's been dangling the carrot in front of us for years and years, and I, for one, will never bite again. I lost all hope that Kai will ever compete, ever again. Phil Heath, I think he's closer to competing than Greene, and I think he's done. So do not look for him on this list. And one more elimination, and this is a little iffy. Sean Roden. Peeled. So peeled. I would love to see him in the Olympia. And realistically, he could have won the Olympia last year. Could have won the year before too, guys. And he could win this year. But I just think with all the trouble, things of that nature, I just don't think that it's going to happen. And then there's Big Ramy. And no, I'm not beginning this list with number 1. I am beginning with number 15. But did you guys ever watch Rocky 3? Remember Mr. T, Clubber Lang? I am ranked number one. And he was saying that to Rocky. Rocky was the champion, and he wasn't ranked. And that's the same case with Big Ramy, Mamdouh Elsbaye. He is the Olympia champion, so we don't need to rank him. He'd obviously be number 1. So that makes the video a little bit more interesting. So this is my opinion, guys. Keep in mind, and there's a lot of guys I didn't mention. So let's begin at number 15. The 15th ranked bodybuilder in the world, in my opinion, is this guy, Justin Rodriguez. He is a solid bodybuilder, and for himself to be ranked number 15th in the entire world, it's not an insult at all. It's, hey, a lot of these guys should be happy to be even mentioned here. And in the 14th position, ranked number 14th, Ian Valliere. And like I said, there's guys here that are not going to be mentioned, and for Ian Valliere to be upset that he's 14th, you got to take a look at the entire spectrum and got to consider yourself lucky to be even mentioned in the top 15. Keep in mind, guys, this is the entire world. Ranked number 13th, and this is going to be debatable, Big Nathan D'Asha. He has not appeared for a little while, but trust me when I tell you, when he does emerge, he is going to bring a package that will be and could place 13th in the world, guys. Keep in mind, this is not just the Olympia lineup, because, you know, all the guys are not usually at the Olympia. And as we continue, number 12, the 12th ranked bodybuilder in the world is Hunter Labrada, in my opinion. I get some criticism for this. After all, Ian Valliere did place ahead of him at the Olympia. So what am I doing putting him 2 places ahead of Ian? I just think that he has more tools. He's going to be able to improve, I think, more so than Ian. So I actually have him ahead. In number 11, the 11th spot, ranked number 11, is this dude, Big James Hollingshead. Don't forget about him, guys. And it was close. The last several guys was very, very close. And in number 10, the number 10th ranked bodybuilder in the world, Big Akeem Williams. You see how exciting this is? And it was for me to actually rank these guys. Because, you know, there's a lot of big guns in town. There's a lot of guys that you guys maybe even forgot about. Like the 9th ranked bodybuilder in the world, Sergio Oliva Jr. That's right, guys. I believe that he can defeat, and he's capable of defeating all the aforementioned bodybuilders. You know, except for the first grouping, which all could have easily ranked number 1, for sure. But anyway, guys, I believe with his structure, very hard to beat. number 8 is, and talk about structure, you forget about Cedric McMillan, and he is a wild card. He comes in soft, he comes in good, but a ranking is, in my opinion, if they come in their best shape. And I think Cedric, he is ranked number 8 in the entire world. He is that good. And at number 7, another big gun, Steve Kuclo. Haven't seen him in a little while. But I believe his last performance, he really showed me a lot. And I believe that he would crack the top 7 here in the best of the world, guys. Keep in mind. Now, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty, and this is debatable. Number 6 in the entire world, Nick Walker. Nick Walker, guys. I have that much faith in this guy that I do believe that he is the 6th best bodybuilder in the world that competes nowadays. And that is debatable. And when you talk about debate, number 5 is just shrouded with debate. Flex James Lewis. But not this version of Flex James Lewis. Watch this. Boom. See that? It's the enhanced open class. Now talk about faith. I have faith in this guy. He's the Olympia champion, 212, 7-time. I think he can do it. And gentlemen in the past have done the same thing. Like number 4, our number 4th ranked bodybuilder in the world, William Bonac, former 212 bodybuilder. He went up to open class, has been doing a lot of damage. He's been conquering since. And I do believe Flex James Lewis will place right under him, and he'll be able to do the same thing. So now, guys, there's only a couple of gentlemen left. Ranked number 3 in the entire world, the Beast, Rolly Winkler. I have to admit it, guys, this video was fun. Rolly Winkler, he is much like Cedric McMillan. He's the X Factor. No, I wouldn't maybe bet on that he would place 3rd, but I think if all things worked out for him, he would be the 3rd best bodybuilder in the world. I think he could defeat the couple other gentlemen before him, which probably 8 times out of 10, they would defeat him. But that's because he doesn't usually, nail his conditioning. But hey, this is my ranking. This is where I put them. Now, this is the fun part. Who's ranked number 2 in the world? Brandon Curry. Are you kidding me? Former champion. Placing 2nd at the Olympia to Big Ramy. Why is he not 1st? Why is Brandon Curry not ranked number 1? Because at number 1, I have Hadi Choopan. Hadi Choopan, however you like to pronounce it. This guy, in my opinion, he was ripped off, guys. He was ripped off in 2019, probably again last year, and he may even get ripped off this year, but hey, I think 3rd time's a charm. I think he is the best ranked, highest ranked bodybuilder in the world, besides, of course, the champion. I just think that he exhibits some qualities. He's going to be more trouble, I think, for a Big Ramy than any of the other competitors. And when you talk about faith in Flex Lewis, faith in Nick Walker, I have the ultimate faith in Hadi Choopan that he will, he is going to improve. He'll come back and he's going to be bigger, better, stronger than ever before. I think he might even be the Olympia champion. But that is just my top 15 ranking, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, hit thumbs up, all that fancy stuff. And if you have time, you'll notice there is a video on the thumbnail of a video there. That is actually one of my wrestling matches. I used to be a professional wrestler. For you guys that never realized, go ahead and watch that match. Hit thumbs up on it. And if it's not your thing, well, I guess don't. Anyway, guys, that was your You Pick Tuesday video. Look forward to one more. Have a great week.